Hello everyone, this is Susie Q, Susie Q's Bunting Babes, and welcome to my nursery room window. Today I wanted to bring little Jeffrey on, back on again. I did his box opening yesterday on Theme Thursday, and but there's a couple of things that I forgotten to do. One of the things was I told you that I was going to show his paperwork at the end, and I didn't do that, and so I'm going to be doing that first thing before I forget. And then I had one of my dolly friends ask me, she wanted to see his full arms and full legs because she hadn't seen a baby doll with full arms and full legs before. So I'm going to be removing his onesie so that she can see, you know, what a full armed and full legged baby doll looks like. So anyway, as you can see, well, I'm still in love with this little guy. And right now he's looking up at me. He's got a very curious face, like he's always wondering what the heck's going on. So he's wondering what I'm going to be doing today. But anyway, so I'm going to put him down for now, over here on this pillow. And I'm going to show you the paperwork that came with him so that you'll know his sculpt and his details. And so this is his COA, and apparently he's not a numbered doll, but he's got a COA that said that he was made by Elisa, Marx. His kit is a German kit, and so that's why you can see the German language down here describing him. And so he is the Fiona kit, Fiona, and like I said, he's by Elisa Marx. And his artist gave me a birth certificate with the information. And so he's, let's see, his length is 19 inches, and he weighs 5 pounds and 6 ounces. And he was born on July the 19th of 2019. And I just recently adopted him. He's brand new. I'm very, very pleased with the way his artist did him. And so one of the things that I'm really happy about, actually there's a lot of things, but anyway, it looks like his artist put some kind of a glazing over his eyes that make his eyes look so realistic. They just look liquidy, and more so even, I'm trying to see in the camera how he looks and to see if you can see that, but more so in person. The eyes are so realistic looking, and I love the color. They're just a beautiful, beautiful blue. And then his little pouty mouth is to die for. I mean, it just really is. He just reminds me of a real baby. And he's the only one in my nursery that I can honestly say of my little boys that reminds me of a baby boy. I mean, it's just so realistic. And then his hair is painted, not painted, but it looks like, you know, I don't know that artists use paint all the time. I think that they also use like a pencil, some type of a artist's pencil. And so she's done a perfect job with his hair. His texturing, I love his texture. He's got a very nice texture. She had said in her description of him that she textured all of her babies so that, you know, when they're dressed and undressed, you know, it doesn't wear on the paint so much. But I love when they do that because I like the feeling of that texture. And then his eyebrows are just barely there, but he does have eyebrows. And this is a new artist for me. I haven't seen her work before. And I think I'm going to be a follower of her because I like the way that she realistically does you know, the right skin tones and things like that, and all the modeling. Like I was noticing on his legs, they're just perfectly modeled. You know, not too much, not too little, just right. So anyway, and you can see all of his little baby rolls. He's he's a chunky little monkey. So anyway, I wanted to change him today, and I'll show you the outfit that I'm going to put on him. And I think because of his eye color, blue is going to be his color. And so I have this outfit that's a separate. This is a, let me see if it's a onesie. So it's a onesie and a little overalls outfit. And it's in the theme of baseball, which is so cute for little boys. And then there's the back. There's no pockets or anything on the back. The one little pocket is here. Let me see if I can get to it. It's right here. And he can put his little pacifier or whatever in there. He did come with a couple of pacifiers, and I guess I'll show you my favorite one that he came with. But as I've said before, I don't tend to want to put pacifiers on my babies because I love to see the artistry of their little mouths, and especially this one because he's so pouty. But this is what he looks like with a pacifier. For those of you that do you know, have pacifiers on your baby dolls, this is what he looks like with a pacifier. And you can still see his chubby little cheeks and stuff. So he looks darling this way too. But like I said, I just love his mouth so much that I really don't want to cover it up. Okay, so the rest of the outfit, let me put him back up here. The rest of the outfit is going to be these little shoes, and the little shoes say rookie. He's the #1 rookie, and that goes along with his baseball theme, and they're Velcro, as you can see. And then the socks that I chose are these, which are really, really cute. Gray and blue. I mean, it's the same colors in the shoes. And then last but not least, although I don't like covering up his darling head, I love his little baldy head, but I'm going to be putting this little slugger hat on him because I think it'd look really cute for his baseball outfit. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to remove his onesie. He is wearing a diaper. And so I wanted to show my dolly friend what, oh, oops, got to move him up, it looks like. I wanted to show my dolly friend what full arms and full legs on a baby doll looks like. So we'll go like this, move him up a bit. There we go. And I did change his diaper yesterday to one that fits him a little bit better. The one that he was wearing was a little bit big, I felt. And so I'll show you the diaper too. It's really cute. It's a spaceman outfit. Not spaceman, but space. You know, it's got rockets and planets and stars and things like that on it. So this is his cloth body. And that's what full arms looks like. He's got a pudgy little roll in there in his tummy. Look at that. He's just a pudgy little thing. But there's his full arms. That's what full arms looks like. Whoops. His head is weighted towards the back, and so his head tends to fall back like that. I don't know if I'm going to re-weight his head or not. Usually when I weight my babies, I have the weight in the front, right here, so that their head tends to go forward a little bit more. But we'll see, because he's weighted really, really well. And that, you know, actually that's really how a real baby would be, because they can't hold their head up, and so you have to just be careful to support their heads all the time. And then I wanted to show you also what the full legs looks like. I'll take off just part of his diaper. And there's his full leg. That's what the full leg looks like. That's when it's attached to the cloth body. So I very much prefer full arms and full legs because of the versatility of the clothing that this style of doll can wear. So, but I do have several dolls that are 3/4 limbs, and that works for me too. I just use, the clothing that works for them. So, but my preference is this style. And so I'm going to go ahead and put his onesie back on. I was going to look for a different onesie than this. This one is kind of wrinkled and stuff, so I'm going to put you on hold for just a second while I look for another one. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I found a onesie, and it just happens to be perfect for the outfit that I'm putting him in today. It's also a baseball onesie, and it says Little Slugger on it, and it's got a baseball on the front. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier, but anyway, I'm going to be putting this on him right now. And this is a Gerber size newborn. Now, one thing that I've noticed about him is that he's a newborn size, I would say width-wise, but then he's a little short. He's a little shorter than a newborn lengthwise. And so I'm finding that the newborn size clothing that I'm putting on him are a little bit long. So you'll see what I mean. Now the onesie, it seems like it was going to be okay, but let's see here. He's being very patient with me. He's very curious, wondering what the heck's going on. See, it's a little long. See how much longer? But width-wise, it's perfect. It fits him perfectly this way, that way. But then this way, he's got at least probably a good 4 inches in there. So so he's a little bit short-waisted, but that just adds to the cuddle factor, I think. He's very, very cuddly. So I just, fold the onesie up like that in the middle, and which makes it fit just right. So the next thing we're going to do is, now my daughter's going to ask, Mom, why do you put 2 onesies on your babies? I talked about that the other day, and I do it just because there's a couple of reasons why. The first reason is I just like to have my baby dolls, when I undress them, to have a onesie underneath. I think it just completes them. The other reason is because it's it keeps the cloth body from pilling up with frequent changes. So that's why I do it. And I just like to have, I call it kind of a base, sort of a base layer for their outfits. And so that's my reasoning. She's so funny because she, she has a little boy, and she remembers those days of, the baby days, because, he's my little grandson. He's 10 years old. And so the baby days were not that long ago. But anyway, this color of blue, wow, look at this. I'll give you a close-up of how beautiful that is on him. Look at that color of blue on him. It's just, wow. Really makes his eyes pop. I really like this type of a onesie shirt because it actually has a collar and buttons. That's really, really cute. So let's go ahead and put his overalls on. And so far so good. I know the overalls are going to be a little bit long too, but that's all right. Let's see, it does have snaps at the side, so I'm going to unsnap that because he does have 2 onesies on. Oh, it's not too bad. Let's see if I can move the back of it up a bit. Oops, trying to cover his little face up. There we go. It's got snaps on the straps. Snaps on the straps. Say that quickly 10 times. Snaps on the straps. Okay. Now, sometimes when I'm on video, I'll forget to snap or button all the extra snaps and buttons that I undo. But this time I was mindful of that, and so I am trying not to do any bloopers, and I'm trying to do a video that doesn't have any bloopers in it today. But really that doesn't matter, because you know my nickname is I call myself Bloopy. TJ calls me Bloopy, and so that's all right. That's all right. I like that nickname. All right, let's go ahead and cover his darling feet up. I hate to do this, but I just wanted to complete the whole outfit. So, shall I give you a peek of his little feet before I do that? I just love these little feet. Look at this. I love the way that the toes are shaped, and he's just really, really sculpted. Oh, I love his sculpt. Really, really love it. I also, while I have him up here, let me show you his, I know I showed you his hands yesterday, but I don't know if I did a good job of it. His vinyl is really soft, as you can see. You know, he's not stiff. His fingernails are really, really nice. There we go. It's kind of hard to show hands like this when they're closed like that, but anyway, you can probably tell I'm over the moon with this little guy. I'll tell you, yeah, he's got my heart. And like I've said a million times, all my babies have my heart. When I choose a baby, you know, when I see a baby online, I'm just not willy-nilly about choosing, you know, what baby that I want. I really do a lot of research, and this time, this little guy, I really wasn't looking, you know, to buy a baby doll. I was basically just looking to see what was out there on eBay, because I hadn't been on eBay for a while. And this little guy just popped out at me. It's just like he was saying, adopt me, and I had to. What I did was I saw him, and then I saw him like in the morning, and then I thought about it all day, and then I said, you know, I almost bought him. I almost just, you know, hit the buy button a couple of times, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to sleep on it. I'm hoping that no one else will, you know, hit the buy button, because he was a buy now. And so the next morning when I got up, he was still there, and I said, you know what, I have to get this little guy. And so I did, and I'm really glad that I did. He was meant to be. So there he is in his little hat, his little baseball hat. And his little shoes look so adorable on him. But I'm probably going to take the cap off right away, because, you know, I love the shape of his head. It's a cute outfit, though. Love the outfit. Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I just had to share him again with you and give you a few details. Let's see, today is Friday, and I hope everyone has a lovely weekend. Thanks so much for stopping by, and thank you to all my new subscribers and to all my regular subscribers, and thanks so much for always leaving such kind comments, and I always look forward to talking with you on YouTube. Anyway, have a wonderful day and a lovely weekend, and until we meet again, bye-bye.